It's your man, my BBC Hood Rockstar, and I'm back at you with another banger featuring Undisputed in the career of LaQua'an Muhammad. And this is the unified lightweight title bout between LaQua'an Muhammad and Sugar Robinson, the third time of them meeting. So let's sit back and watch them get it.
I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. It's bombs away. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Good counter. Where was the defense? Looks like trouble was averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Misses with the straight left. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Left hook just missed. A swing and a miss with that jab. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly.
Where did that come from? Down they go! Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Well, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move, get behind.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. The bell rings, and we start the third. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Swing and a miss with that jab. This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Punching halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They both want the knockout. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. Why weren't they more cautious? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? No secret who has the advantage after that last round. But here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. Punch, counter punch. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. There's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Missed with that right uppercut. And he scores with the counter. Every time throw a shot, they get countered. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Couldn't land that jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And now going for the finish. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. There's the bell for round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice defense on that hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Incredible work rate. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Oh my, that's a game changer. And down goes Rockstar. We need to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we continue.
Here comes round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. His stamina is off the charts. Misses with the straight left. Is he going to punch himself out, though? His stamina is off the charts. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And we enter the 8th round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Counter punch. They got out of the way of that right hook. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Just missed with that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Nice cap. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh, wait a minute. They're in trouble. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
He misses with that straight left. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. That counter shot lands. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The referee and Rockstar gets dropped. I think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You still want to fight?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at us. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. And there's the bell for round 10. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Trying to land that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is off the charts. That jab doesn't find a home. That jab won't score. Swinging and a miss with the hook. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Jab doesn't quite connect. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A lot of effort being exerted here. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Thought we would have made it to 12. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And he just misses with that jab. Holding nothing back here in the round. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Throws the jab but does not score. counter-punching for both these athletes. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It was as close as we thought it was, and this fight is a split decision win.
A split decision, I've enjoyed that. I actually forgot the rounds going by. The rounds were that close, they flew by. But what excitement. I could watch another 15 rounds of that. They probably can't do it, but we can watch it. Split decision, good call.
Middleweight. And attempt to do it all over again. Unified the welterweight title, unified the lightweight title, and the next goal for LaQua'an Muhammad is to unify the middleweight title. I want to thank you so much for supporting the channel and supporting the series featuring Undisputed in the career of LaQua'an Muhammad. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next go-round when I take on Nigel Benn, the #1 middleweight contender. Until then, peace!